Hello anybody and welcome. I'm Christian from ISI and this is the 6th devlog video on my game Lightbots. So, over the past week I've been doing mostly writing and some sort of story-based stuff just to make sure the game has some sort of coherent theme and stuff behind it. I didn't want it to just be a completely random game. So, yeah, I've been doing some writing of what I want the game to sort of show and tell, and there'll be like little hidden dialogue things and stuff hidden in some of the missions. And I've also been planning out what the missions will actually themselves be like. So in the background you can see a time-lapse footage I recorded today of me designing the 10 levels that I've written out. So they're mostly bare bones, it's just the basic shape. I did put in some details in some of the missions, just some of the details I have currently. So as you can see I've got like this storage room and it's filled with crates and stuff. So that's one of the few things I've done. But over the next week I'll hopefully be working on detail graphics and stuff, and once-off type of things. So I've got some areas that'll be like office spaces and laboratories and things like that. So those will obviously have to have custom graphics and stuff. So that's what I'll be working on over the next week. And also, there's a lot of graphics that I don't have that I should. Things like broken doorways and stuff, because it doesn't make sense if some of the doorways have doors on them, and then some don't at all. So I've started trying to put like broken doors and stuff jammed into some of the doorways and stuff. So I'll need custom graphics for those as well, just to make them not look out of place. But yeah, so most of the missions now I've decided to try and theme them less around actual like really good puzzles, because I'm not a good puzzle maker. So I've mostly been trying to theme them around some central idea, very simple sort of puzzle that needs to be solved, not too tough, hopefully. And then focusing more on a nice sort of level design, hopefully putting in interesting things to look at and see and dialogue to read and stuff like that, making it sort of more story based and less puzzle based. But yeah, so as you can see in the background I've got some things that I'm putting water and stuff. So I've divided the game into like 5 chapters. So the chapters, the first one's sort of the basics. You'll spend most of the first one as the orb itself, and in the second one you'll probably spend most of it as a unit. And then as you go through, I'm going to be introducing the new puzzle elements, which are the flooded levels, which will have water in them, and that'll be mostly based around raising water levels and stuff. And there'll be gravity-based levels, which is the next one, and then the construction sort of levels. So these ones I talked about them before, but they're pretty much just like giant doorways, and the levels will change shape as you go through and stuff. So that'll be all the sort of chapters. So it's sort of 5 different chapters, and each one will be themed around one of those elements to it. So we'll be about 50 levels. I plan to do 10 missions for each type, and then hopefully that'll be enough, and I can move on to a new project. And speaking of new projects, I've started thinking more about which one I'm going to do next, and so I've actually tried to I'm planning to put lots of Easter eggs in this one. I'm not sure a lot of people would really care at this point, but hopefully at some point in time people will look back and see some of those sorts of things that I can put in. I want to try and make sure all the games kind of make sense, because I would like to make sort of I guess sequels, but not all of them being the same genre of game. So I'm just putting in like Easter eggs for my future planned games and stuff. So a lot of my writing has been themed around different things other than just designing this one storyline, but putting in like Easter eggs and planning where, space stations and things like that will be, because this game takes place on a space station, not on Earth. So those are the sorts of things I've been working on behind the scenes. So those will start to come out as you play the game. You'll start to discover computer panels and things that'll tell you about that. But that's about all I've been working on for today. And over this week I haven't got a lot done. But yeah, so that's all for now, and I'll see you next week.